Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back downtown, Paphos Harbour, on a truly spectacality of an evening indeed. Now, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Miss Ochin Grasivia Labov.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again. And before we start moving or doing anything, I would like to say to our dearest Spirula, who I met yesterday with your nice, beautiful family. So Mr. Andreas, Mr. George and his lovely wife, Carrie. Thank you very much for your attention. It was a pleasure meeting you, and really I enjoyed talk with you. And I hope that one day, if not this time, one day, next time when you come, we will meet again. And now I'm gonna say something to Miss Spirula in Greek. Κυρία Σπυρούλα μου, χάρηκα πάρα πολύ που σας γνώριζα. Είσαστε πολύ μοναδική κυρία. Είσαστε μια κυρία που πάντα θέλεις να έχεις έτσι φίλοι. Χαίρομαι πολύ να τους χαίρεσαι τα παιδιά σου και πάντα να είσαι ευτυχισμένη και χαρούμενη. Όλη η ζωή. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ το ότι υπάρχει έτσι γυναίκα και έτσι κυρία σαν εσύ.
There you go. What can you say? A very good morning, good afternoon and a good evening to Miss Spirula and the family. Now, some people will recognise this face. If your name is Lord Andy and Lady Ness, you might recognise him. His name is Mr. Rikos. How you doing, Rikos?
I am.
You all right?
Okay.
Have you been busy today?
No.
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 This man never lies, by the way. So please come out and see the Super Jumbo Glass Bottom boat, because it's a great trip and it's a very reasonable price. Have a look at that. 25 euros is all it is, and you get to go and have fun for 2.5 hours. If you're a littly, it's only 10 euros, and if you're a very littly, it's only free. You get some great food, you get some great views, glass bottom boats, marine life, shipwrecks, you get to relax, the showers, and on top of all that, you get to swim. Why not www.it, paphosglassbottomboat.com. And they also do these kind of things. Look at this, less trips, 90 minutes, and that one's even cheaper at 15 euros and 5 euros for a littly. And they've also got the Blue Lagoon Jeep Safari. So come down to the Paphos Harbour, hunt down the boss himself, Mr. Rikos, and he'll make sure that you get a special trip indeed.
Yeah, we will.
We will indeed. We wish you a great day. We really do. It is one of the best boat trips in Paphos. It really is. If you haven't got 4 hours to go on the big boys, that's going to be the boat trip for you. And the little ones love it. They really do. So come and see Rikos and get on that boat trip and go and have a bit of a party and a light snack on the 2.5 hour one. And of course there's drinks on board, there's entertainment, there's music, there's shipwrecks to see, there's marine life to see, and there's a lot of swimming and a great sunbathing deck. See me on the boat.
When you go into such a boat, you always feel very nice there, because the hospitality of him, and not only him, all the boats are so hospitable and so nice. Hospital?
Well, no, you're only going to hospital. Hospitalitable. No, that's not right. I don't know.
Hospitality.
Yes, Lord Julian will
anyway,
correct us.
And when we went on the glass boat once, I remember Mr. Rikos is telling the stories, like a histories, and then he's making a competitions in between the guests of the boat. It's amazing. It's very interesting, by the way. Very
I
nice.
think it is. I mean, it's well worth going to have a look at it. I mean, why not go into the YouTube search bar and Google Marika and me glass bottom boat, and then you get to see what actually goes on. And it's a great trip at a very reasonable price indeed. 25 euros. Chump change. 15 euros if you only want to go for 1.5 hours. Now, the main event has arrived. We're at the restaurant area, so if you're looking for something to eat, something to drink, perhaps the King's Restaurant could be the greatest restaurant in the world for you. And the prince in charge tonight is Prince Andreas. How are you doing, Andreas? You all right?
How are you?
Are you busy tonight?
Yes.
Of course you are. You're always busy.
It's still early.
Yes.
Imagine.
I think you've got a couple of months to go before it starts to go that little bit quieter.
Until November.
Yeah, so there's plenty of money to be made and plenty of people to serve great food. Now, Question, did Christina, your wife, just so they understand, that's his wife, did she feed the littlies that rock last night? The sweets I gave you?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know because I came down here. She was sitting there. I don't know. But when I took it, they bring it. It was half.
Ah, so there you go. So someone's
So
had half
someone
of it.
tried.
Someone,
I don't know who.
someone has had half of that rock. Last night in the video we were going around giving rock, courtesy of Sir J Mack, that's Justin Mack, and of course Lady Tracy, and we were handing out to all the superstars in the downtown Cape of Paphos Harbour. We've now strayed into the little restaurant known as Theo's Restaurant, and this could be the best restaurant in the world. It possibly is one of the best in downtown Cape of Paphos Harbour, and if you want a great meal, well, Theo's Restaurant should be at the very top of your list. Am I right, Christina LeBouf?
Yes, very nice restaurant, by the way, with a hugely important people inside, people who looking after you, and people who serve the food, and the more important is kitchen and the quality of the food which is coming out of that kitchen. By the way, you would never regret that you did it.
I'm speechless because I'm trying to light a cigar and there's a slight breeze, so it's not easy. Now, normally we have a chat with Andreas, but if we look very carefully, we can see that he is seating some more people, and there are, 2, 4, 6, 7 more people arriving. One of the busiest restaurants in the downtown Cape of Paphos Harbour, and it's waiting especially for you. No one ever has a bad word to say about it, so get yourself to Theo's and sample the foods and sample the delights. What have you got to say, Gracini? You like it?
See, people queuing up.
Queuing, yeah.
People queuing up, and there is some more people, as we're talking, queued already, and they want to be queued.
They want to be queued, that's for sure. They do. And they might want to pay a little bit of pool while they're at it. Now, we've entered the main harbour area where all the boats are. So if you want to go on a boating trip, there's an awful lot of little wood kiosk here waiting to explain all about it to you. Now, our favourite boat operator is the Paphos Sea Cruises, and this is their little operation over here, and they've got quite a few boats, by the way. They've got the Blue Lagoon morning, afternoon, full day cruise. They've got the Sea Star. Of course, their most popular boat of all is the Ocean Vision Super Yacht, and it really is a spectacality of a boat indeed. Just imagine yourself dancing, prancing, eating all that you can, drinking all that you want, and doing a little bit of romancing on that top deck. And if you want to know how much it is, well, it starts off at €65 for an adult and only €32 for a littly. And if you want to go on the Super Friday and Saturday night with all the fireworks extravaganza, all you got to do is chuck them a few more euros and they'll be waiting especially for you. And don't forget to mention Marika and me. You never know, you might get a discount or two.
I don't remember if I told it before or not, but I'll tell you one more time. Why, I think it was last summer, Mr. Paul, or when it was, my daughter with her boyfriend went there, and she really enjoyed the flight, I was going to say, because I'm going really crazy. I'm going crazy because I remember how she was saying that she wanted to go again, and it just never happened. But if she wanted to, really, indeed, I think they just were short of time or something to go. And then there is some time when they stop in the cruises.
Stops in the middle of November.
Yes, take out the thing of your mouth and just talk.
There you go. So, if you want to go on one of the great ships or one of the boat trips in the downtown Cape of Paphos Harbour, this is where you come. And there really are quite a few here. If you want to go on a fishing trip, you've got the Angler over there. You've got the Ocean Flyer, that's waiting for you. You've got all sorts of fishing trips. You really have. Blue Lagoon cruises, glass bottom boats, and all of them are waiting especially for you. What about that one? Go on a lazy day cruise from 10 until 4 o'clock in the morning. You've got barbecue chicken, that sounds nice. Roast potatoes, rice with vegetables, pasta and cream. I might go on that one for €50. That doesn't sound too bad. So if you want to go on a special boat cruise, come down to the downtown Cape of Paphos Harbour, and all these people will explain what goes on. And of course, you're going to get a great time indeed.
And my favorite one, my favorite boat, it's that seahorse with a huge head. with a huge horse head. By the way, beautiful, amazingly done, handmade, and we know the man who did that horse.
That what?
Horse.
Well, we all like a good hoe, don't we? Right, let's keep going. We're in the downtown Paphos Harbour. The main event is coming up. Probably the most famous, probably the most popular restaurant in the whole of the world, but certainly in the downtown Paphos Harbour. And the girl in charge tonight is Princess Addis. There she is. That's the princess.
How are you?
Yes, we do.
You all right, princess? Whoop, I got a cigar in my hand, so be very, very careful.
Surprise me, I didn't see you.
Oh, you didn't.
Ah, she didn't spot us. There we are. That's the beauty in charge of the Pelican restaurant. Is our table reserved? Always, always. All those tables in the back are now ours. You come back in about half an hour, there'll be quite a few people sitting there having a chat with Marika and me. Now, if your name is Debbie Llewellyn and you've got a little doggy woggy called Mr. Murphy, we know that you're waiting for the chuckling man. Yeah,
Number one.
You all right?
I like your cigar.
You do? You want one? I've got one. I got one later on. We'll have a sit down and we'll talk about all the gangstering and all those kind of things. There's a couple of banks to be robbed tomorrow, and on top of that, there's a bit of protection money from some of these restaurants to be collected.
You know more than me, huh?
I do, and on top of that, Tom from Paphos Sea Cruises, he owes us some money as well. So we're going to go and break those sexy legs of his. Now, everybody wants to know what shoes you're wearing tonight. So can we have a look?
Of course.
Of course. Right, I'm going to go down. Let's go and have a look. Oh my good. Oh, they're cheap shoes tonight. So they are definitely very, very cheap.
Cheap shoes like
D&G. They are my mother's initials, Dorothy G.
Yes.
So they could be her shoes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I have your
what
shoes.
does it actually stand for? What does it mean, D&G?
Dolce & Gabbana.
Ooh, so they were quite expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah?
cheap.
Cheap. Less than 1,000. Less than 1,000.
Now all
So
the
they were
people
cheap
pass through
shoes.
here and they know my cheap shoes, so we call
Do
it
they,
cheap shoes.
do they comment on your t-shirts because someone made a mistake somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely. Anyway,
Cheap papa.
cheap. How's your mum? Is your mum all right?
Very good, very good, very good.
You're going to bring them one night, aren't you?
They go back to Greece tomorrow for a week.
Okay.
They'll be back Thursday. We're going to go for a coffee.
Lovely. I'm
Okay.
looking forward to meeting her
Maybe
because she
here,
looks
maybe
like
somewhere
she looks
else.
like your younger sister.
Yes,
she
she
really,
look
really
very
does.
young,
She
yes.
does indeed.
All my
So
family stay
don't
young.
forget to come back and see us. She's promised to come on camera and she's promised to say Yassas Kumbaru to you. She really, really has. See the booth?
He's like a little boy,
He is.
actually. Marinos is a boy with an honest heart, open heart, and you can tell it. And when he's calling the people, he's genuinely calling them because he knows that they definitely will enjoy the service, the food, the drinks, and everything. And he doesn't have to persuade them a lot, by the
No,
way.
just a chuckle or two.
And the best attraction is that girl there who is sitting, by the way, which is the name of the restaurant tells you, the Pelican restaurant.
Let's go and have a
That
word
one
with
is
her.
a
Shall we
huge
go and have a word?
attraction, isn't it?
Her name is Coco. She's the greatest pelican in the world. On top of that, she's the richest pelican in the world because she's probably got one of the most successful restaurants in the world. So let's go and have a word with her. She's doing a bit of pruning or something, and hopefully she'll wake up because she does know our voice now. I think she's having a bit of a snooze.
What is ahead? Oh my God.
Here she comes.
Wow.
There she is.
She twisted
Miss
so
Coco
nice.
is waiting especially for you, and she's going to come back online very, very soon indeed, and she'll be prancing her stuff in the downtown Paphos Harbour, and she's a star. That's what she is. And by the way, the pecking, there's no teeth or anything like that. She doesn't hurt. I know it's hard to understand, but even if you're a little, she will not hurt you. She loves the attention and she loves to pose for pictures. She understands that she has a very, very important job to do. Miss Coco, the superstar
I'm annoying her now, by the way.
in the downtown
I'm a little-
Paphos
Coco,
Harbour.
Cocolino.
There she is. Come on, there's one or two restaurants more on the block. So we are going to introduce you to some of the superstars that are inviting you in, and of course they're going to make sure that you have a great, great evening indeed. The next one on the block is the Jalalamo restaurant, and it looks like little Brucey's in charge tonight. Let's go and have a word with him. You're right, little Bruce. Are you the boss tonight?
No, I'm not.
Who's the boss?
This.
Yes.
Yes, but you're the boss outside.
No. Manuel. I just cover him.
Oh, there he is. There's the most handsome man in the world, just over there. But I know that it's someone's birthday today, so come with me and we're going to have a word with him. We're going to accost them live on camera. Good to see you've gone to a different restaurant today. Oh my goodness. You splashed the cash tonight. This is the birthday boy, Mr. David. Happy birthday, David.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday. Now, let's talk to the star of the show. Karina, how are you doing? You all right?
Hello, yeah, I'm good.
Have you treated him well today?
Tried.
Have you slapped him a couple of times?
No, not yet.
Not yet. That's a bit later. So he's going to get a slap a bit later because he's not spending enough money. Have you got my money?
Not yet, not
Where's
yet.
my money?
Not yet, not yet.
That's it. We're going to send the gangster known as Marinos round to his house in Clorica. See you in a bit. It's his birthday today, so we wish him a Oh, go on then. Yes, go on.
Say
Happy birthday. Go on. There we are. Could be the Ochig Receiver Booth. Happy birthday.
To you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mr. David. Happy birthday to you. You have a great evening. Have a great evening, and make sure he buys you another drink.
Happy birthday to you.
You're a good people.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
My goodness, it's Elvis. It's Elvis. We have, haven't we? There we are. Fun and games in the downtown Paphos Harbour, and we're having a great evening indeed. We're going to party the night away. All that's missing is you. Now, over there is the Rira House, and of course that is the Jalalamo operation where it all goes down. And the most handsome man in the world is actually
And
coming
now
out now.
we should turn him.
Ah, there he is.
Boss
This
to
is the
see.
boss. That's the boss. And we're just going to check he's the boss. Let's just check he's the boss. Yes, he is the boss. Yes, Uncle Maro. You all right? How you doing? You all right? You've got a birthday star in there, you know?
I know.
So don't forget to look after him.
Yes.
Put his bill up. He's got plenty of money. Don't worry about it. So, we're going to introduce you to the most handsome man in the world. Mayor, how you doing? You all right? Good? Yeah? You're looking handsome today. Have you been charming the girls? No.
Single life, peaceful life.
Single life, peaceful life. He's a clever man, you know. Not only is he handsome, but he's very clever indeed. Why not come and give him a kiss live on camera, especially for us. This is the downtown Paphos Harbour, and we've got 1 or 2 restaurants left to go. So, stick with us.
What? Mr. Paul, you're scaring me. Don't scare the girls, by the way.
Don't scare the
I haven't
girls.
shot what you were saying. Because of that thing which is in your mouth all the time, and it's quite huge. The circumference of it is very big, and so you cannot talk. Because, you know, when it's slim thing in the mouth, it's okay. Even the cigarette, it's okay to talk. I understand. But when you put this
See if you can get your tongue round it.
Oh, no.
There you go. My God, you look cool. You really do. Let's have a look at that. Wow. Massaging Receiver Booth doing a great impersonation of Clint Eastwood. You don't like it, no? You don't like it. There we are. We're at the sale at the castle. This could be the biggest. It could be the best restaurant in the downtown Paphos Harbour. That's the man in charge, and now and again he will serenade you and sing to you. But there we are. He's a great guy. Oh, he liked it. He liked his sweets. There we are. He liked his sweets. Mr. Justin, he loved his sweets. We're at the sale at the castle, and this could be that restaurant that is waiting especially for you. Let's go and have a word with some of these little chaps over here, because guess what? They're waiting for you. They really are. Look at them. They're walking around. All you've got to do is choose the one that you want. They'll weigh him right in front of you, tell you how much, and then they'll boil him.
Paul, are you not scared to hold that in your hands?
Well, I'm not putting my hands in there now.
Scared?
No, I'm not scared, but I'm not going to let him clip my fingers off. That's Coco's job. Miss Coco the Pelican does like
They are
to
fighting this
shoot
one.
live on camera. Well, they are, yeah. That's what they do. There we go.
Carrot, I pay you for nothing here.
There we are. Look at that. Live on camera. And there's another two. There we are. There we are. Look at them. They're waiting for you. They are waiting for you. Go on, Receiver the Booth. Go on, be brave. Be brave. There we are. Bravo. That's it. Receiver the Booth has got her dinner tonight in the downtown Paphos Harbour. Go on, put him back, Receiver. See you, mates. Probably won't see you again.
Goodness, very soon I will catch the snake with my tongue.
That's coming next, as I keep saying. Yeah,
Oh
the
my God,
snake.
no,
Yeah,
no.
there we go. Iguanas, crabs, octopuses, and then last but not least is going to be a snake. And I'll make sure she's wearing a blue bra because she's threatened to hang me live on camera. Here we are, the star of the show, the most famous man in the world, Mr. Henry. Oh, la 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 la. How you doing? You all right? Yeah.
I'm done for the season. I'm already doing the other guy's shift. I only work in the weekend from now to the end of October. I work in the weekend for the night shift. Because it's not busy anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not so busy for two, I suppose, isn't it? But you're the best.
I can only try my best.
Yes. And you've worked here now 7 years, isn't it?
It's almost more than
You are
7 years.
Henry the
7
best.
years, that's right.
He is Henry the Best, so why not come over and see Henry the Best? He just happens to be the ooh la 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 man. You see the booth is doing a bit of a wiggle, especially for you. And of course, this is Stevie's restaurant, the last one in this particular part of the harbour. Great cocktail bar, great food, and it's waiting especially for you. Brazil Booth is going to give us a jig or two and a bit of dancing. And I'm going to say to you, thanks for watching. And of course, if you do like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of our madness. And while you're at it, why not click through and hunt us down on Google? All you've got to do is put the magic words Marika and me, buy me a coffee, or buy me a coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page, and you can choose to buy us that virtual coffee or two. If you want that special shout out, that special title, if you want that special birthday, that anniversary, you want me to call your cat in, that video will be coming especially for you. You can also choose to be one of our superstar members, and lots of people are doing it. The latest members are Lady Kerry and of course Sir Tony, and all it costs you is €10 a month, and of course you're getting that a little bit closer to Miss Oching, Receiver the Booth and Mr. Paul. You can also find us on the Super Thanks on YouTube itself, and we thank each and every one of you that chooses to make that contribution to the YouTube channel known as Marika and Me. Thanks for watching.
My goodness, do you know how old I was? I was maybe 2, 3.
You were dancing to this.
That song. I would like to tell you that we really enjoyed our work. Meeting with the people, watching us, talking with us. That's the life. The life is too short. Spend it nicely. Have a great laugh. Have a great laugh. And have a great, honest friends around you. We're loving you to bits and kissing you from the bottom of our 2 hearts.
Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very, very soon indeed, somewhere on the downtown Paphos Promenade or in the harbour area. If you're looking for us anytime after 7:30 to 8, you're going to find us in the Pelican restaurant, and we're waiting especially for you. That's Princess Nadia, and she's waving especially for you. This is the girl in charge of some of the gift shops on the promenade. Yasu Gombarouet, you alright? Good? She's doing well. There we are. Thanks for watching. She's made the video that little bit better. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon indeed.